Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day before starting the video. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers are in for the next 2 weeks. From June 2 to 13, expect Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, to make a decision about treatment. Penelope, Poppy, Nozawa, Romy Park, returns. Plus, what is Steffy Forrester Finnegan's, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, fate after Luna Nozawa? Lisa Yamada buys a gun. Let's begin with Liam, who has a difficult choice to make. Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, told the dying man about a risky procedure. It could help extend Liam's time, but he could also be bedridden, have nerve damage as well as organ failure. Liam would love to have more time with his children, but doesn't want to do it in a hospital bed. It really seems like Liam will make a decision, but he could decide to skip the risky procedure. Now, let's talk about Luna, who will buy a gun. However, that doesn't happen until the end of the week of June 2nd, so let's talk about what happens up until that moment. Luna has a killer proposition for Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, to consider. Sheila is mortified that Luna wants to kill Steffy. Once Sheila gets rid of her granddaughter, she will tell Deacon Sharp, Sean Kanan, the truth. Back to Luna, she decides to confront Steffy and John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, once again. Steffy can be seen gripping her phone pretty tightly. That indicates Steffy is on guard, so Luna could be issuing threats. Meanwhile, Sheila reaches out to Luna's mother. Fans recall that Poppy disowned Luna and wants nothing to do with her. So Poppy might not care that Sheila is kicking Luna out. However, Poppy might care if Luna kills again. So that could be an interesting alliance and redemption story. Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, didn't want to tell his father about Luna's threats and messages. However, Katie Logan, Heather Tom, might do it for him, especially since Luna has now threatened Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace. During the week of June, Liam could confirm his choice to Grace. However, his symptoms might be a lot worse by then. So it's only a matter of time before Liam is forced to admit to everyone what's really going on. Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, could start to make wedding plans. Hope might not want to set a wedding date right away, but could go ahead with a party, especially since this is what Liam wants. Also, what is Steffy's fate after Luna gets that gun? Los Angeles is buzzing with a new wave of drama as the next 2 weeks on The Bold and the Beautiful promise heartbreak, betrayal, and bombshell revelations. Liam's torn heart will finally find a direction. Poppy's mysterious past resurfaces as she makes her return to town, and Steffy's fate takes an unexpected turn that leaves everyone reeling. Week 1. Liam's choice. Looms, large Liam Spencer has always been the man caught in the crossfire between two women, Hope and Steffy. But the coming days will push him to make the choice he's been avoiding for far too long. It all starts with a quiet moment on the cliffs of Malibu, where Liam stands alone, haunted by memories of his past with both women. As he watches the sun sink below the horizon, he knows he can't keep stringing them both along. He's determined to find clarity, but will it come at the cost of one woman's shattered heart? At Forrester Creations, Hope senses Liam's distance. She tries to confront him gently, urging him to open up about what's going on in his head. But Liam, ever the people-pleaser, avoids the topic, brushing her off with a smile and a half-hearted promise that everything is fine. Hope's intuition tells her otherwise, and she begins to suspect that Liam's heart might be drifting back toward Steffy. Meanwhile, Steffy is facing her own battles. Finn has been patient and understanding, but he's no fool. He sees the way Liam looks at Steffy, the tenderness in his eyes when he thinks no one is watching. Finn loves his wife, but his trust in her has been tested before, and he's not sure how many more blows his heart can take. Liam decides to clear his head with a visit to Bill, who's surprisingly supportive. Bill urges his son to stop torturing himself and make a decision, either commit fully to Hope or finally admit that he can't let Steffy go. Bill's tough love stings, but Liam knows he's right. He leaves that conversation more determined than ever to do the right thing, even if it means risking everything. As the week ends, Liam invites both Hope and Steffy to separate private dinners, planning to lay his heart on the line. But little does he know, a surprise return is about to complicate everything. Week 1. Poppy returns. With secrets across town, Poppy's sudden reappearance in Los Angeles sends shockwaves through the Logan, Spencer, and Forrester families. She's been gone for weeks, claiming she needed to clear her head, but it's clear from the moment she steps off that plane that she's carrying more baggage than she's willing to reveal. Luna is overjoyed to see her mother, but her relief quickly turns to concern when she notices how rattled Poppy seems. Poppy brushes off Luna's questions, insisting that everything is fine, but her eyes betray her anxiety. There's a storm brewing beneath her calm facade, and Luna fears that it's about to spill over into their lives. At Il Giardino, Poppy has a tense encounter with Bill, who wastes no time grilling her about where she's been and what she's hiding. Poppy tries to dodge his questions, but Bill's relentless. He's convinced that Poppy's past holds secrets that could shake up the lives of everyone they know, and he's determined to uncover the truth. Meanwhile, RJ, who has grown closer to Luna in Poppy's absence, worries that Poppy's return will reignite old wounds for Luna. He's fiercely protective of her, and he's not afraid to confront Poppy directly. When he corners her at Forrester Creations, demanding answers, Poppy finally admits that there's something she needs to share. But not yet. She promises she'll tell Luna everything soon, but RJ isn't sure she can be trusted. Week 1. Steffy's. Fate hangs in the balance back at the Cliff House. Steffy is struggling to keep her marriage to Finn afloat. She's haunted by memories of the night she spent with Liam, a secret she's buried so deep she's almost convinced herself it didn't happen. But the guilt eats at her, and she knows it's only a matter of time before the truth comes out. Finn, sensing Steffy's unease, tries to reach out to her. He plans a romantic evening, hoping to remind her of how strong their love is. Steffy wants to believe that everything can go back to the way it was. But every time she looks into Finn's eyes, she sees the pain she's caused. As the week ends, Steffy receives an unexpected message that will change everything. It's from Liam, asking her to meet him one last time. She hesitates, knowing that meeting him could mean the end of her marriage, but also knowing that she needs to hear what he has to say. Week 2. Liam's shocking choice. The second week begins with Liam standing at the crossroads of his life. He's poured his heart out to both women, but only one can have his future. In a moment of raw honesty, Liam confesses to Steffy that he still loves her, that a part of him always has and always will. But he also admits that he can't keep living in the past. He tells Steffy that he's finally ready to let her go, to stop clinging to the memories of what they once were. Steffy is devastated but understands. She knows that she has to focus on her life with Finn, even if her heart still aches for Liam. They share one last bittersweet embrace before Liam leaves, a chapter closed at last. Later that night, Liam meets with Hope and tells her that he's ready to put their family first. He apologizes for the doubts and confusion he's caused, promising that he's fully committed to her and the life they've built together. Hope is overwhelmed with emotion, and as they share a tender kiss, it seems that they might finally have their happily ever after. Week 2. Poppy's secrets. Unravel Poppy's mysterious return takes center stage in the second week as she finally begins to open up to Luna about where she's been. She reveals that she was in contact with someone from her past, someone she thought she'd never see again. This person has resurfaced, threatening to expose secrets that could destroy the fragile peace Poppy has built. Luna is shocked but determined to stand by her mother. She demands to know who this person is, but Poppy hesitates, afraid that telling the truth will put Luna in danger. She cryptically hints that it's connected to the night she left town so abruptly. Bill, who's been digging around in Poppy's past, corners her once more and demands the truth. Poppy finally cracks under the pressure, admitting that the man from her past is someone Bill knows, a man who could turn their entire world upside down if he's allowed to get too close. Week 2. Steffi's fate takes a dramatic turn as Liam's. Choice sends ripples through the Forrester and Logan families. Steffi's life takes a dramatic turn. With Liam's final decision to stay with Hope, Steffi knows she must focus on her future with Finn. But just as she's trying to heal and move on, she receives devastating news. Steffi learns that the man from Poppy's past, the same man who's threatening her family, is connected to a dark chapter in her own life. This revelation shakes her to the core, dredging up painful memories she thought she'd left behind. Finn, determined to protect his wife, vows to uncover the truth about this mysterious figure and put an end to his threats once and for all. But as he delves deeper, he discovers that this man's reach is wider and more dangerous than they ever imagined. Steffi's fate hangs in the balance as she realizes that the choices she and Liam made in the past are catching up with her in ways she never expected. She finds herself caught between the life she's built with Finn and the secrets that threaten to tear it all apart. The final moments, a cliffhanger that will leave you breathless as the second week draws to a close. All roads converge on a fateful night at the Cliff House. Steffi and Finn, desperate to protect their family, brace for a confrontation that could change everything. Meanwhile, Liam and Hope celebrate their renewed commitment, unaware that the past is about to explode in ways no one saw coming. Poppy stands alone on the cliffs, the weight of her secrets pressing down on her. She knows that the man from her past is close, and she fears what he might do next. As the waves crash against the rocks below, Poppy makes a decision that will send shockwaves through everyone's lives. In the final scene, the camera pans out from the cliff house, the night, sky shimmering with possibility and danger. A car approaches, headlights cutting through the darkness. A figure emerges from the shadows, and as they step into the light, it becomes clear that nothing will ever be the same. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our bold and beautiful update YouTube channel for more update news.